Hello and welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation with me, your host, Owen James, the channel that brings you your team every single day, guys. Yeah, more introduction problems. What is wrong with the bloody intro? I'm going to have to look at that. Anyway, look, we're going to bring you some breaking news that has just come out. God, it's hot in here. Some breaking news. Don't worry, it's not going any further. This is not OnlyFans. Breaking news coming out of the club. Now, we brought you news a few days ago even, of the club offering new contracts to Yanis Hadji, Finlay Curtis, and to Zach Lovelace. So look, still no word from Yanis Hadji. Obviously, I think that one is not going to be an easy one to do. I think that one will take a bit of renegotiation, if it is to come off. Zach Lovelace one, I think also, there may be a bit of complications around that, given that there is rumours and stories that I've read regarding Zach's desire to return to play in England rather than in Scotland. That is the story that I have heard. I don't know how true that is, but that's one of the stories that have been coming out of the club in recent times. Right, let's look at the positive, though. Finley Curtis, promising young player with one hell of a reputation, a player who is seen as being definitely a very talented player for the future. Curtis is someone who's been slamming in goals for the B team when it existed, slamming in goals for the under-18s and the under-21s. A guy who can play left wing, play right wing, play through the middle. Very skillful, very direct, quick, speedy. Looks a very, very talented player. Looks like Ross McCausland on drugs. What sort of drugs? Performance enhancing ones, of course, not social ones. Anyway, it's a completely different story. It's probably going to get me taken down for that comment. Anyway, so Finley Curtis, great player, top player. I think he's a player who's going to have a very successful career with Rangers. Still only very young. I must admit, the picture of him on the website today, he looks about 12. He really does look young. Anyway, the 18-year-old academy graduate has reportedly now, according to Rangers, it is confirmed, put pen to paper on a new contract with the club. This is fantastic news for Rangers. Look, over the last few weeks, months, it's been a hell of a hard job supporting Rangers, hasn't it? It's been a bit of a push, bit of a trial, bit of a hard one because of all the bad news stories, or the uncertainty around the manager, the poor play from some of the players, some of the more experienced players letting us down as per usual. But this is good, positive news from the club that Finley Curtis, a very, very talented academy graduate, a very talented player, has put pen to paper to ward off any potential suitors from down south or from across Europe to confirm his future at Rangers. And also good news from the aspect that if he goes on to continue to develop as he is and becomes as good as we think he can, then he is a player that's going to be worth a substantial amount of cash in the future, which is good for the trading model. Now, Finley Curtis spoke to the club's website after signing his new deal. It's also worth noting that Finley is a Rangers man through and through, or Rangers boy through and through, however you want to term an 18-year-old these days. Difficult, isn't it? He said, it's a proud day for myself, my family, and my friends. It's a good feeling to commit my future to the club. The manager has been helpful with me, and he's given me the confidence to keep on pushing. He said to me that my chance would come and be patient. Mate, you must have had the patience of a fucking saint. It's now about keeping my head down, continuing to work hard, and the rewards will come. So it's clear that Finley is excited, that he's happy that he signed the deal. You can see the pride he has, the desire he has to play for the club. And look, as I've said on a number of occasions, and go back and check out the videos if you don't believe me, I think there's something more special about a young player that proves himself and then goes on to have success for the club for a couple of reasons. One, as a fan, you like to see these youngsters that are on the whole Rangers fans that have come through the system, that understand the club, understand what it is to play for the club, understand how important it is to fight for that jersey. A little bit more special than even a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million pound signing. I honestly believe I'd much rather see someone like Finley Curtis in the team than, say, Oscar Cortez. Also, I think as well, the fact that he is a Rangers fan, the fact that he is a Rangers boy, that he understands this club, he understands the standards expected, he understands what it means to play for the club, and that is really, really important in my estimation. Manager Philippe Clement also spoke about the signing of the new contract by Finley Curtis. He said, "We're delighted that Finley has committed his future to Rangers. He's a player who's been around our first team setup for a significant period of time. His hard work and dedication has been immediately clear in the opportunities he has been offered in recent weeks." Yeah, not a lot, Phil. You do need to play him a little bit more often. Like, why wasn't he even given a chance against Dundee United on Sunday, you Belgian tit? As a boyhood Rangers fan, he is well aware what it takes to represent the club, and I look forward to continued development over the coming years. And I think, obviously, yeah, we do all look forward to continued development over the coming years of Finley Curtis, hopefully under a different manager. But we do look to Finley Curtis, obviously, being someone who goes on to succeed at this club. Technical director Niels Koppen also spoke about the deal as well. I think everybody wanted to get in this morning and have a little bit of a comment on this and get a bit on the website. I think probably justifying what they actually do, trying to look busy, isn't it? You know, hey up, the boss is coming, look busy. Or along with our external recruitment strategy, which there doesn't seem to be one, if I'm being honest with you. That's my words, not Niels Koppen's, but that's for another video. The academy is a fundamental to the future success of the first team. That is very true. Finley is a player who has progressed through our youth system since the age of 6, and his development towards the first team is a testament to his own commitment and the hard work of all the coaches who have played a part in his future and his journey. It's a proud day for Finley, his family, and the club's academy, and now it's up to Finley to grasp the opportunity ahead of him, which is true. You know, Finley has to now show that he is able to grasp that opportunity, that he is able to go on and be a success at the club. You know, look, there's plenty of comments in there from Niels Koppen that you could raise issues with, but I don't think this is the time nor the video to do that. You know, in terms of external recruitment strategy, which does appear to be absolutely non-existent, and obviously, you know, other things that Koppen says there. But overall, this is a really positive piece of news for Rangers that Finley Curtis has agreed a new deal, that he will be staying with the club. Really happy about it. Really positive. Great news for the club. Great news for Finley. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Please hit the sub, comment, share, like, all that great stuff. And remember, always, never forget the key fact: we are the people.